Welcome everyone. This is NainaMD, Beverly Hills, Fusion of Science and Beauty, and bringing you the best of anti-aging and regenerative medicine. You know, it's my mission to bring evidence-based anti-aging and regenerative medicine, and I've always touched on very scientific subjects. Lately, I've also incorporated, which I think is so important, to know that beauty and staying young comes from the inside. It's also, a lot of it is mindset. And I want it, and a lot of that mindset has to do with perhaps our genetic basis, and how do we actually retain that, what we call the power of the mind. I could think of no other person and I'm so honored to have him on my show, and that is Prince Ferdinand. Thank you so much for coming on to my show.
Thank you so much for your invitation.
And the reason, I'm so thrilled is because I think it is so correlated with anti-aging regenerative medicine is tell me about your lineage, tell me about the royalty, and the fact that your presence of mind, that was when I first met you, and you may not have seen me, but I saw you at one of the events. It was a presence of mind, and I want you to get more into that because I sensed it.
Yes.
So just tell me about the royalty, tell us a little bit about your background and what you do, and then we'll get into it.
Okay, I would love to do this. So what is my background? I'm a part of the house Anholz, and
Yes.
It's a German royalty house. It's over
Yes.
800 years old.
Yes.
So it's nearly 4 times more as the United States of America. So it's so we have castles in Europe and in Germany everywhere. My stepmom is Jaja Gabor. I think this would be maybe fun here in Hollywood. And yeah, what do you like to know about royalties?
I want to know, how is it that we have royalties are, we've always known as a privileged class, right? I mean,
Yeah.
there are billionaires too that are privileged class, right? Billionaires and businessmen, right?
It's true.
Why is it that the royalty looks young? They retain their youth. Even with all the, so in other words, I'm taking a businessman or let's say a person of just, a non-royalty person,
Yes.
okay? And giving them the same tools, whatever they can afford, whatever they can do for their health, whatever. And statistically wise, and we've looked at this, and you look at the royalty, why is it that they have this just a certain look of the retention of youth, so to speak? Mostly,
not everyone.
Yeah, not everybody,
no,
but overall, statistical wise.
Well, I think we have, the royalties has really good genetics over years and years. And when you look in the past, the royalties married with other royalties, and it was a kind of secret private society, high-end member club. So the only wealthiest people with wealthiest people, everybody would try to take care. Of course, the most royalties are not really working, so it's a kind of different lifestyle.
Yeah.
And I think this is helpful, and this grow up maybe the last 800,000 years in the genetics.
Do you ever remember, like you said your stepmom, right?
My stepmom, yes.
Your stepmom was Jaja Gabor. Do you ever remember, for example, from anywhere from her to your mother to your grandparents, talking about how they took care of themselves? Did anything stick in your mind? Or did you just say, okay, you know what, I'm just going to do whatever diet, whatever works? Or do you think the state of mind had something to do with it?
Well, I think maybe it's a little bit different if you are a guy or if you're a girl.
Yeah.
And expect
talk from a guy point of view.
No, if you are maybe Jaja Gabor, the Hollywood diva. So she was really picky with everything, and everything has to be perfect. And she was Jaja Gabor. She Hollywood diva. It's a typical. Yeah. But of course, I think the secret you have, the first thing in your mind, you want this. It's a kind of, you can control everything with your mind. Yeah. And when you say, I want to live healthy, I want to eat healthy, I want to go in the gym, I want to have a slimmer body, whatever, everything started with your mind. And then you have to control yourself when you're going maybe in a fast food restaurant, and yes, I love fast food, and then say, well, what can I eat here? Well, I take the milkshake, I take this, I say this, and then you eat 4,000 calories.
Yes.
But everything control your mind. So you have to find a way to say, I want to eat healthy, I want to control it, and
once in a while, let's say you eat fast foods, for example. Do you eat, what is a typical fast food?
Well,
would you still watch though? Do you still, in your mind, in the back of your mind, do you still pay attention, or you just don't care? You just like go?
No, well, I
want to get inside. I want to see how you make those decisions.
Well, I think everybody needs rules, and I need a rule. I can eat one time. I call it cheat day. So every day, everybody needs maybe one day.
Cheat day.
Like
I agree with
cheat
that.
day, you like eat a little bit chocolate. You don't have to eat a pound of chocolate. Maybe take only 2 pieces. You don't have to eat 5 burgers. Maybe eat only
You're
one.
doing in portions.
You know, you have to control a little bit for yourself, and everything is fine. And when you work out, it's a kind of normal way you hold your weight and looks fine. You have to drink a lot of, and I don't mean alcohol or sweet stuff. So I drink only water from morning to the night. I try really to drink maybe.
You don't do any of the. Do you do any sodas?
No. I don't drink sodas, and I try really
huge, by the way.
Sodas. Oh, sodas are so bad. Nobody knows. Everybody's thinking sodas. Oh, it's only maybe a diet drink, whatever. But you have the sweeter
inside. You don't even listen to the doctor. Now the royalty is speaking. So listen here, you guys.
It's true. No, normally you don't drink Diet Coke. I try to drink 1 gallon of water. Sometimes you drink alcohol, of course, but you can drink maybe a tequila soda. You don't have to drink a tequila Red Bull. So, and I love Red Bull. But it's really bad. You have 1 cheat day, it's fine, but not too much. And when you work out, when you eat healthy, I love the farmer's market. I love really fresh food, sometimes vegan food. I think everybody should try to have maybe 1 day, a vegan day. And,
do you do that?
Yes.
Do you incorporate more? Would you say more vegan food?
I try to eat once a week vegan, because I think vegan, it's a kind of different food, and it's completely different for your body, and your body needs this. You have so many crazy things in your environment. You take pills, you have when you're walking around, you have so many cars, you have so many bad things, environmental toxins. So your body needs really healthy things to heal this.
What are the things that you, in your mind, think that I absolutely have to do to keep myself healthy? You know, everyone has their own, a quirk about that. What is it that you're really conscious of that says, okay, any rituals? What are your rituals?
Well, I'm really lazy.
Okay.
And I hate to go in the gym.
Okay.
And
so there's got to be some way that you still look amazing and able to keep your muscle mass, because I know I've tested your body fat; it's not much at all. And so how do you do it?
And this is the point. I have to find a way how I can eat, and I love food. And I hate gym. How I can make a combination between both. It's not really working when I eat twice a day a pizza. So I try to go, okay, so you go sometimes in the gym, you're lifting weights, you make cardio, and you eat a little bit more healthy, and everything is fine. And of course, no soda drinks, no sugar, no.
So that's really one ritual, So that's one thing, like you're like programmed in your brain that you are not.
Because when you're drinking maybe 5 glasses of soda drinks, it's how much? 500 calories.
It's not so much calories; it's also the artificial sweeteners, right?
Right, and then you have the body stuff, and I can't tell it in English.
But also So, okay, what else are you? What is another ritual that you absolutely like? Are really? How about in terms of taking care of your skin? You have the most amazing skin. That is true. You have the most amazing skin. What are you really conscious of? It's like, okay, I know guys are just like, okay, I'll just go in the shower and just come out. And is there something that you're really particular like?
Take really good about yourself. Sleep a lot. I think sleep is a kind of secret to. Make your body
absolutely, it releases growth hormone.
Release everything.
So you're getting your natural growth hormone release. Okay,
yes,
so that's one thing. So in other words, you don't sacrifice on your sleep. It's like people are just burning their candles of like, just sleeping a couple hours. Sleep is very important.
No, sleep is really important, and I sleep. Can I say this? 8 hours a day.
That's nothing bad. That's supposed to be actually. That's
like the regular. This should be normal, right?
Really
this needs the body.
Normal,
But so many people say, "Oh, why you sleep 8 hours? You're lazy. We sleep 5 hours." I mean, yes. Look in your face, and I don't try to take too much medicine. I don't take pills, something else. I don't take Botox because I think it's natural. Everything is fine.
Do you do sunscreen?
Sometimes.
Sometimes not. Well, maybe you do from the inside. Like, what is it that you like? Do you do what skincare? Do you just like pretty much shave and but like what do you use a cleanser on your face?
I normally I take sunscreen every time, and I try to sleep in the shade, or maybe I go swimming. It's the kind of, but you get brown a little bit, you get just, color, but tan.
But don't overdo it.
No. It's the point. I think when you do it a couple of times, and it's a difference between going one day for 12 hours in the sun, or you split this and going maybe on 12 days only 1 hour in the sun. It's much better for your skin. And this is a kind of small secrets where I try to stay young.
So you know that. So I'll tell you the basis for that. Dr. Hoflake wrote a book on vitamin D, and he was ostracized by the dermatology. He was a dermatologist. Okay?
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
And he said, going out in the sun without a sunscreen, should we shudder, for about 20 minutes in a day was very healthy.
Really?
And the whole book was like, every dermatologist wanted to like get him out, and there was like, it was on like, everything was just like, he was ostracized, okay?
Yeah.
However, that is slowly starting to come back, because now we know that vitamin D absorption, right, because of all of the rays, and he explained about how all the pollution, how you can absorb the vitamin D. People are walking around with low vitamin D levels.
It's true.
And even when I was in Dubai, and I was the only ambassador there, and I used to have clients that would sometimes come, and then we'd check their levels. They were really low, and that's because of these kind of issues. So people, he said, being out in the sun, just even 15, like we were saying, just 15 minutes, a very small amount of sun exposure without having to wear a sunscreen was okay. And then he went on to substantiate it. He had so much literature and evidence and articles to substantiate all of that.
Oh, no, I love.
And so it's the reason I bring it up is like you're like telling me without being a doctor, without having So you're, and that's absolutely true. Slow, just moderation. It goes back to moderation, right? You're living your life in fairly in moderation.
And the point is, the life is too short and the world is too big. So I don't want to die with 50 with cancer or something else. So I try to live really long.
How do you handle stress?
Stress is a good point. You need something to relax. You have to find a way how you can calm down and be relaxed. And of course, everybody has stress from morning to the night.
So something or the other will always come, or you just get hit every day. But how do you absorb it? How do you deflect it? How do you handle it? What do you say to yourself?
For relaxing, I love to drive in my car, drive around, and see people watching and whatever.
See people watching.
Yeah, maybe on the phone with my mom. And yes, this is relaxing for me. This is only, I don't need music, I don't need movies. It's kind of, go in the car driving around Beverly Hills, see all the nice buildings and see what's going on with construction and all those things. Get the really good vibes, see the people, they are laughing. And this is the reason why I love California so much. Everybody is so happy. Everybody, when you wake up in the morning, you see the sunshine and you see, wow, I want to wake up, I want to get up, I want to do something else. It doesn't matter what you're doing, but you're not lazy at home. And this positive vibes, I love it.
That's what it is. It's all about also the vibes, right? How long have you been in LA?
I'm here since around about 2 years.
Yeah. Which place in the world, all the places that you've been, which place do you like the best?
Well, I think LA is one of the best places in the world for living. Of course, I mean, for vacation, you have so many spots in the world for 2 weeks. Germany, it's amazing. 6 weeks in the summertime in Berlin, but I don't want to live there anymore. It's too freezing, too cold. New York, I love New York, but
it's too cold.
Too cold in the winter, too hot in the summer. And I think Los Angeles, this lifestyle is amazing. Okay, sometimes the people are really weird, so you have to deal with this, and everybody's so superficial.
So for you, it's the environment, right?
It's environment, right? Everything around you.
How do people? Do you have like a website where people can just learn more about you? I'm sure they're going to want to just learn more about you. I know so.
Oh yes, of course. I mean, I have website, I have Instagram, I have Facebook, I have all social media. It's only princeferdinand.com, or you can you can Google Prince Ferdinand and you will find everything.
Okay, so that's spelled Ferdinand. DINAND.
Yes, it's true.
PrinceFerdinand.com.
And you can do the Prince in American or the German Prince.
And also, and then Twitter's the same thing, Prince Ferdinand.
Twitter's the same thing.
And Instagram is Prince Ferdinand. And all the everything, all the social
everything.
media.
Yeah, you can Google me, you will find everything.
Well, they're going to Google you, and I'm going to become your Instagram follower.
We can do this, absolutely.
I'm so glad you came on my show. Really, it was a pleasure. I'm very honored, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'll be back with my next guest, and thanks again.
See you next time. Thank you.
Absolutely. NainaMD, Fusion of Science and Beauty, right here in Beverly Hills, with the weather sunny as ever.